Alright, so I'm going to make this video to explain market structure and just make this as simple as possible. So, break a structure, change a character, okay? Those are two concepts we need to understand. And then also, lows, high, this is a higher low. This low that's created right here is higher than the previous low. Okay, so we have low, high. Okay, that's the first point, low, high. This low is higher than the previous low. This low is a lower low. I'm tripping, sorry. This is a higher low. And then this high is higher than the previous high. So this is a higher high. I hope that's makes sense. It should, because that's very basic and simple. You always want to compare the one from the right to the left. Cool. So this low compared to the right to the left is a higher low. Boom. This high, sorry. So this would not be a higher high because there's no previous high. That would just be a high. And this would just be a low. Okay. Now, an uptrend consists of higher highs and higher lows. Very simple. Cool. So literally, if we are like investing long term, and let's say price is on an uptrend, we see higher highs and higher lows, and then price pulls back, right? We know it's going to continue going up because we see higher highs and higher lows, that's what an uptrend consists of. So price is going to go up. It's going to keep on going up. And then we want to always buy at the pullback. When price is pulling back, we want to buy at these points. For instance, if we look at Bitcoin right now, right? Actually, let's look at Ethereum. Check this out. And you want to like practice using like drawing structure. If you click this arrow, I have the candles and the line highlighted, so that's why you see it over here. You can just select the line right here. But the line is kind of going to make it a little bit easier to draw structure. Structure, it just takes time. But nonetheless, if I start from here, I'm going to draw like the main structure, not this internal stuff. Like that's internal structure, like all this stuff, right? That's internal structure. And it takes time to really like get used to doing that. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, I'm going to draw at the highest point. So if I see 2 points, I'm going to use the higher one. Like if it's like right next to each other. Obviously this one and this one is not next to each other. But this and this, I'm going to draw, that's the highest point. That's the low. That's the pullback. Boom. Right? Right here. Boom. As we see, what do we see? This high is higher than the previous high. This is a higher high. This low is higher than the previous low. That is a higher low. And we just talked about an uptrend consists of higher highs and higher lows. And typically, if we are long-term investing, we want to get in when it's pulling back. So if we look at Ethereum right now, what's going on? It's pulling back. So now would be an amazing point to purchase because it's at the start of this higher low, which would be the lowest point that you can that you would buy. But we're not gonna go into buying and all that stuff right now. That's a whole different topic. But anyways, that is an uptrend. A downtrend is the same thing, but just reversed. Okay? This is very basic stuff. Like if you understand market structure, and then I'm gonna upload a second video of like how to get into trades. Like it's very basic. Like very basic. So anyways, a downtrend. And I wanna do this within, let's see how long I can do this. I've been doing this for 4 minutes. I'm gonna try to do this within 10 minutes. So, and that would be amazing. Downtrend is the reverse. It consists of lower highs and lower lows. So, if we see structure, that's like, it's gonna look like this. This high is lower than the previous high. This is a lower high because it's lower than the previous high, so it's a lower high. This low is lower than the previous low, so this is a lower low. Okay, it's very basic. Okay, practice lower highs, lower lows, right? This right here, for me to do that, I literally just hold down Control and click and drag. Oops, because it's selected this too. I need to click off it, click that, so it's selected that. Hold Control, click, boom. Make sense? Very basic. Uptrend, downtrend. Now, if we look at this, we can kind of see the uptrend and downtrend. Downtrend, this high is lower than the previous low. I'm sorry. This high is lower than the previous high. This high is lower than the previous high, so this is a lower high. This low is lower than the previous low. That is a lower. This is a downtrend. Cool. Now, a break of structure is a trend continuation. What that means is, let's say we have an uptrend. At the point where price close above the previous high or low, in this case, this is an uptrend. So we're looking at when price breaks the so this is the thing. When you're on an uptrend, you should take notes. When price breaks the previous high, that is a break of structure. That is just letting you know that price is going to continue, continuation, the trend of going up. So when price is right here, and then at the point where price closed, the candle closed above that line right there, that would be the break of structure point, which is the market saying, hey, yo, I'm going to continue to go up. Now, when you have a change of character is a trend reversal. This is letting you know that the price is going to go in the opposite direction. So if you see, let's say, an uptrend, and it breaks the previous low on an uptrend, and it breaks the previous low. So we know if we break the previous high on an uptrend, boom, boom, break a structure. Literally what we've been talking about, right? But if price breaks the previous low, that at that point, that is going to be the change of character. Now, let's make sense of this. Higher high. Let's make this a different color. Higher low, right? Cool. Higher high. Now, when price even pulls back a little bit, we have this new low point. Is this low higher or lower than the previous one? It is a lower low. And this is a characteristic, lower low. Even if we see higher highs, higher lows, blah, 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 when we see price creates something new like a lower low, let's go back. A lower low is a characteristic of a downtrend. So, and then also the change of character. So once we see that change of character, it's going to create a lower low even if it stops right here, because that low is lower than that point. So that is the reasoning behind of a trend reversal. Typically, you'll see that, and then you'll continue seeing it start the downtrend, and that right there. On a downtrend, when price breaks the previous low, that is a break of structure, which is a trend continuation. We have the change of character, which is letting us know that price is going to reverse, right? Let me just kind of give some reasoning, make sure this makes sense. Break of structure, cool. Break of structure, cool. Price is going up the direction. Trend continuation, right? Change of character, trend reversal. That's why that arrow is there, okay? And then we have a break of structure. You might be like, oh, this is a break of structure. This is the arrow's going up. Why? When it breaks the previous high, the arrow is going to go up on an uptrend, because that's the break of structure on an uptrend. The trend is continuing to go up. But because we have that change of character, and then we have that break of structure after that change of character, to change of character, the trend is reversing, and then we break the low, the trend is going to continue to go down. Hopefully that makes sense, and you can see that happening on the chart. So if we look, for instance, at Bitcoin, based on what I just told you, let's go to the daily time frame. And let's look, this is how I knew that we were on an uptrend. If I look, and I was talking to someone about this, but if I look, this high, let me actually just draw it. And hopefully I can close this out at 11 minutes or 11 minutes and 30 seconds because we're about to finish. So you use the line. I don't need the line, but maybe it'll be easier for you, right? But if we look, right, that's consolidation. Consolidation is when price is moving sideways, so that you don't have an uptrend or you don't have a downtrend. Like, you'll see something where it's like moving sideways. That is consolidation, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be like this, but nonetheless, it's not going anywhere. So as you see, like right here, this is consolidation on the lower time frame. Like, it's not going anywhere. So anyways, I knew that when price was to close above that previous high, this high right here, when price, that candle closed right there on the daily time frame, we were on an uptrend. So I knew that was the change of character because we were on a downtrend. As you see, this high is lower than that high. This is a lower high. This low is lower than, you know what I mean? So anyways, I knew at that point that we were bullish, and I called this on Instagram. Right? I posted, I was like, yo, buy crypto. We're about to shoot. So at that point, literally, if you want to see the percentage of how much you would make off of Bitcoin, it's right there. 222% to the highest point. Actually, let's look at where it is right now. 197%. Just by understanding market structure, not even understanding like how to properly like day trade or get in positions. Like, I'm just showing you market structure. Like, obviously you would buy crypto at a change of character when it's coming from a downtrend on the daily time frame. Daily 4 hours, more so like long-term plays. If you're looking at day trade, you want to look at anywhere between like the 15 and 1 hour. And then scalping, which is like getting in and out of position within like 1 minute to like 30 minutes. It's like 5 minutes, but that's besides the point. You don't even need to know that right now. I'm just trying to give you some context. But we finished around 13 minutes. Hopefully that makes sense. That's all you need to know for market structure. Market structure, you have uptrend, downtrend, break of structure, and change of character. And you need to practice drawing it on the charts. If you have any questions, type it down in the comments below.